Krishna Bhakti. Actually, I forgot to introduce. Most of you, of course, know each other. Bali Hara Prabhu is one of the disciples of Srila Prabhupada, who has recently also started his preaching mission out of
Pordenone. Yes. Northeast of Italy.
Northeast of Italy. So, and yeah, I said something now. Krishna Bhakti Prabhu is the WVA secretary in France, and we will hear him speak.
Yeah.
Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Actually, I suggest to all our dear friends here and new devotee aspirant to enter in this bhakti mark to look the history of the God, the God descending in this world, you see, and you can see that from Lord Buddha, he was the son of a king. He was a prince. He was a prince. And Lord Buddha decided to become like a monk. Then in the world history we find, in the course of time, we find Lord Jesus Christ. Lord Jesus Christ, although he were descending from the prince family from the Hebraic tradition. So Lord Jesus Christ chose a life not a king, but he chose a monk life, I may say, right? And also this is the same for the prophet, you know, you call Moise, Abraham, Moise with his danda like this, like a sannyas, you see. So we have you can have a look like this in the history, human history, religious human history, you can have a look. And you see that practically Lord Chaitanya appeared in the same mood. Lord Chaitanya never claimed he is a God himself, things like this. You see, we have to see, you know, the whole Chaitanya mission in a perspective, a human history, the intelligence and the heart with the heart. But in the same time we have to see the whole scope, you know, so 360 degrees. Then Mahaprabhu, you see, Mahaprabhu feeling, I just finished with this point that it is most important. You see, when Mahaprabhu were talking with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, you see, he were listening in for 7 days. 7 days. That means Mahaprabhu himself was the most tolerant and humble mind, you see. So, Prabhupada, you know, there is one letter where Sripad Damodar Maharaj speaks Prabhupada how he teaches how to speak to people in general. And Prabhupada said that we should do like Prabhupada Sarasvati with a piece of throat in the mouth. Like this, you know, piece of throat in the mouth, approaching people. And Prabhupada said, I suppose, rascal. If you can call them rascal, they will not listen to you. So we are in the spirit of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we have to take care, each of us, you know, and especially the new devotee. We should not take Prabhupada wrote sometimes, you know, fighting with the rascal of the society. Of course, it is true. But in the same time, we have to be, you know, we must use utmost humility and tolerance. So I will end here just to meditate in this personality of Mahaprabhu, who insert his mission, you know, in the continuation of the Lord incarnation through Jesus Christ, Lord Buddha, etc. The time of the king were over since the Kali Yuga started. You see? So with great heart and intelligence, you please enter in this Mahaprabhu world, which is full of love and affection. Thank you.
My request, Mother Prabhupada to speak a little bit on behalf of the President of the World Vaishnava Association, Srila Bhakti Madhav Tirtha Maharaj, who is maybe, if we manage it technically, joining us today through video conference. We have to see if we can pull it off technically. Hari Bol! Hari Bol! And this will take, if we manage it, will be at 3:40 in the afternoon. So just be well, please.
Namayam Vishnu Padaya Srimate Bhakti Vallabha Tirtham Pancha Kalpa Tarubhascha Kripasinha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The miracles of Lord Chaitanya, actually his whole, everything about him is a miracle.
We can't hear.
Everything about Mahaprabhu is a miracle. His form, his pastimes, his name, everything is a miracle in this world because it is not from this world. It is coming from the different world. So whatever he was doing or whatever he is still doing in this world is a miracle. It is uncommon, not ordinary. And when Srila Paramdeti Maharaj he requested to hear about the miracles of Mahaprabhu, then immediately, like Urmila Mataji, this came to my mind that when he was going through the forest, I heard from Gurudev that he was crying. He was crying out of compassion for all the living entities of this world. He was crying for them. And crying for them, he was chanting Harinam loudly. And by this chanting, the real nature of living entities has been awakened, and that apparent nature, material nature, became subdued, became won over, and only then was this possible that even there and tiger they could go along. When someone is in forgetfulness of real self, in the material consciousness, then that time this enmity and jealousy and fear of each other comes about. But once we realize that we realize Krishna and we realize Him in the heart of every living entity, then all this enmity, all this jealousy, all this hatred goes away. And our Guru Maharaj is, lately he was very much particular about Mahaprabhu, that although he came in this world to taste the highest happiness of serving Krishna in the highest mood, that of Radharani, still, when he was in Puri Dham, he used to come to Gadadhar Pandit Prabhu with Radharani himself, and he requested him to hear about Dhruva and Prahlad. This is very important for me and for those who are in the Prakrita Bhakta condition, means very much influenced by material. Although there is some faith in Krishna and his devotees, but prominently there is some other. So there, Mahaprabhu, he was listening to Dhruva Charit and Prahlad Charit, and there in Dhruva Charit he was hurt. Dhruva was hurt because he didn't get affection from his father. But the important thing is that his mother told him, if you will keep any blame that your stepmother is guilty for your suffering, I am giving you this warning: you cannot get Krishna. As long as you will keep any enmity, any hostile mentality, any blame to any person in this world, you cannot get Krishna. It is not possible, because you are not realizing Krishna. Krishna says in the Gita, Karmani avadhikaraste ma paleshu kadacha. You have a right to do action according to your relative independence, but the fruits are controlled by me only. Do not be attached to it. So, if we think about this deeply, whatever is coming to us is sanctioned by Krishna. It must be approved by Him, otherwise it will not come to us. So we are reaping the fruits of our own actions. Others may be instrumental, but they are never the cause. The cause is our own misdeed in the past. So as long as we keep any enmity to any person in this world, our Gurudev said we can never get Krishna. So we should clear this up like Dhruva did. Immediately he cleared this all enmity to any living entity, and with peaceful mind, as long as we have any dvesh or rag, then we are disturbed. We are influenced by this word, we are disturbed, we cannot chant. So when Dhruva came to the forest, he was loudly, with undisturbed mind, he was chanting, oh, where is my lotus eye, Shri Hari? Dhruva didn't have any conception of him, he only knew his name. So he was calling loudly, and when he saw a tiger in the forest, he was embracing tiger. Are you my Hari? Tiger usually he will eat human being. But Dhruva was protected. Why? Because he didn't have any enmity to anyone. So God was directly controlling tiger and python and everyone. So sometimes we think, oh, other persons, they have false ego like this.